All right, man. Peace. So I told you brothers before the season to watch out for the Philadelphia 76ers. I wouldn't call them my dark horse per se, but I would say that I have them pinned as the team on the rise for the Eastern Conference. I really can't put Boston in that category anymore. They look like a team that has taken a quantum leap, but we'll talk about them another time. So they had this nice little segment on the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see what they have to say. Of course, I'm going to chime in.
Man, Kevin Pelton does amazing work on ESPN.com.
Let me say this before Michael Smith continues on. It is very important that they get Fultz back because they need some more outside shooting, especially since Ben Simmons has not developed an outside shot yet. You know, once they get some chemistry going with that team, they're going to be very dangerous because whenever one of your team leaders is as unselfish as Ben Simmons and shows as much dexterity as he shows, particularly with the basketball, his ability to manipulate the basketball, pass with either hand, go wherever he wants to on the court. I mean, that sets a great standard for the team overall. However your best player plays, whatever his outlook is going to trickle down to the rest of the team. So expect very, very big things from Philadelphia in the near future as long as they stay healthy.
But I don't know about all that.
Ben Simmons might be the best all-around rookie ever. No, sir, I don't think so. But he is having a very, very impressive first, 10-plus games.
Interesting read, numbers still never lie. But anyway, I'm like a proud papa talking about Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. It's like picking up my two favorite children, As advertised, on the court together, when they've been on the court together, they've scored or assisted on 79% of the team's baskets.
That could be the next Penny and Shaq right there. That's who they remind me of. I mean, I was going to say Magic and Kareem, but Kareem had Magic by like 12 years when Magic came in the league. Right now, these two guys have a chance to be the next Penny and Shaq, except they're going to be fully functional because Joel Embiid is not going to be dealing with the jealousy issues that Shaquille O'Neal was dealing with. And I don't think that Ben Simmons will be dealing with the mental fragility of a Penny Hardaway. And hopefully he won't have to deal with the injury issues that Penny Hardaway dealt with.
Outscoring opponents by over 10 points per 100 possessions with them together on the court. Second best in the NBA. First best NBA analyst and reporter Ramona Shelburne joining us from Sixers Lakers. So Ramona, they're getting along famously, swimmingly, beginning of a beautiful friendship on the court. What about on the court? Is that where it comes from? Like me and Jamel friends away from the camera. That's how this happens. Is that the same way with Embiid and Simmons?
I don't know if they have the same chemistry that you and Jamel have. Let's put it that way. I mean, they're very, very different personalities. Like Joel Embiid is like the big clown. Like he's the big troll, right? He likes to stir the pot.
He's funny and he like to talk like this and talk about Rihanna.
He's loud. Everybody sort of flocks to him. You walk around Philly, he's like the mayor. Whereas Ben Simmons got his headphone on. He's got a lot of pets, right? You read Mark Spears today about how he had a pet rat.
Sure did.
Like, what? Okay, so I think one of the things the Sixers really have to figure out is, yes, they're great on the court together, right? And you saw the Kevin Pelton breakdown. They actually pass the ball second most amongst any two players. That's 88 passes for 100 possessions. So they pass to each other. They play together. But I've talked to Brett Brown about this. I've talked to Joel about this, to Ben about this. They're still figuring out how to play together. And some of that is because, if you haven't noticed, Ben Simmons doesn't really know which hand he likes to shoot with, right?
Well, the main reason why they have to learn how to play together is because of injury. Obviously, both Joel and Ben Simmons have suffered from major injury bugs for the last 2 years. So that's the main reason why they have to work on playing together. That has nothing to do with what hand Ben Simmons plays with. But that will grow with time because, as I've already stated, when you watch Ben Simmons play and you look at his style of play, he's very naturally unselfish and things come very easily to him. So that automatically sets an energy on the team and a vibe on the team of unselfishness. When a guy sees that you're willing to be unselfish with him, that makes him more open to being unselfish with you. And that's the mentality that you need from your point guard. Ben Simmons, to me, is very reminiscent, I think somebody said, of Grant Hill. He also slightly reminds me of a more athletic version of Magic Johnson. You know, everybody likes to compare LeBron James to Magic Johnson. I see much more Magic Johnson than Ben Simmons, to be quite honest with you. I think that Ben Simmons right now is as good a passer as LeBron James has ever been. But we'll see.
Right? Inside, he likes to shoot with the right hand. Outside, he shoots with the left hand, except he doesn't really shoot outside all that much. And so it's kind of hard to figure out where Joel Embiid should go when Ben is not going to shoot outside. Should he stay inside? Should he pick and pop? Like, they're still figuring that out. And Brett Brown flat out said, he goes, look, I was with the Spurs when Tim and Manu and Tony had to figure out how they three were going to play together.
Well, the main thing that they're going to have to work on, Ben Simmons is going to have to work on his outside jump shot. Because if him and Embiid are going to play the two-man game, he's going to have to be able to hit a jump shot, or they're just going to double off of Ben Simmons and double down on Embiid like Golden State was doing and make Ben Simmons make a jump shot. Right now, they're playing regular season basketball. When they get to the playoffs, that's going to be a whole new level of defensive scheming and game planning against them. And a lot of the running gun stuff that they do during regular season is not going to work in the playoffs when they face teams with intelligent coaching and game planning. But we'll see, especially with them. I mean, in the East, I was going to say that they'll probably be an 8th seed, but in the East, I could see them even being 7 or 6. We'll see. But that will probably give them, who knows, in the first round, Cleveland or somebody of that caliber. We'll see. But the main thing that Ben Simmons has to work on is his outside shooting, because that is going to create more opportunities for Embiid to get easy shots down low. It's also going to allow for his teammates to be able to make wide open jump shots. In the playoffs, they're not going to allow Ben Simmons to drive the lane as easily as he does in the regular season.
And that's where we are with Ben and Joel. They're so good, and they got to grow them together. Yep. So just because they're not friends off the court doesn't mean they can't be great on the court.
How does she know that they're not friends off the court? I just saw them in some video clip hanging out, talking about LiAngelo Ball and whether or not he should be punished.
All those stats you see, that's just scratching the surface.
Exactly. And you look at, let's talk specifically about Joel Embiid's journey back from injury. 32 and 16 and a career high 36 minutes. Where is the process when it comes to his process at this point?
And before Ramona Shelburne answers, let me say this. As I'm filming this, Joel Embiid just had a career high 46 points in the game against the LA Lakers. So he's definitely on his way to being, if not the most dominant big man in the NBA, to be mentioned amongst the likes of a Boogie Cousins and an Anthony Davis, so on and so forth. He's right there as a major part of the resurgence of the NBA big man. Kind of similar to how we've seen the resurgence of the running back in the NFL. All these things are cyclical.
Okay, so I've been watching them very closely for about a week now. We were out on the road last week, so they're here the other night against the Clippers. He's about 50%, okay? Which is crazy because he went for 32 and 16 the other night, right? And, I mean, if you watch him, though, he's huffing and puffing up and down the court. He's sweating. Like, he's actually getting his shot blocked. I saw him get his shot blocked 3 times last game.
Yeah, Embiid is about 10 pounds, maybe 15 pounds overweight. He needs to lose a little weight because he does look a little slow. He does look to be laboring a little bit more than normal. People try to compare him to Hakeem Olajuwon. No, he's not Hakeem. He reminds me a little bit more of Patrick Ewing, if anything else, but not Hakeem. Hakeem had the foot and hand speed of a 3-man or even a 2. Hakeem had amazing dexterity, great footwork. Hakeem just had every move around the basket and in the low post.
And so when he's
Joel is working towards that, but his foot speed is nowhere near Hakeem's.
When he's in shape, that's not going to happen. And that's why each game he plays, they let him go a little bit more, a little bit further.
Yeah, his moves remind me much more of Patrick Ewing's than Hakeem Olajuwon.
But the issue with Joel always is going to be he wants to go 100,000%. And they've got to kind of stop him from himself, sort of keep him patient. That's why the other night in Utah, they didn't even send him to Utah. They just stay home, rehab, get yourself right. But he's like 50% of where he needs to be. He needs a whole other month of playing to really be in shape. Scary.
That man is not no damn 50% away. Who the hell is Ramona Shelburne? Is she the team doctor? If she's the team doctor, then she needs to examine herself, all that extra weight she's carrying around her damn neck.
50% of where he needs to be, and they're not even whole as a team. Markelle Fultz still coming back. Shout out to Robert Covington, by the way. Pay that man, Philadelphia. He's eligible for extension today. Pay that man. Thank you so much for earning your money, Ramona Shelburne. We appreciate
you. You got it, guys.
Number 25.
It's funny, it just struck my mind. Remember when Ben Simmons got drafted, I believe a couple nights later, his cousin somehow magically, mystically died in a car crash. Was it a sacrifice? Who knows? Things that make you go,
He's 6'10". He handles the ball.
He's an absolute playmaker.
Here comes Simmons on the jam.
I am the captain of the ship. Aye. Welcome to the space program, sky high. This is what I feel when I get so fly. I'm gonna take you all the way.
I just want to come out and let the game come to me.
Oh, baby, it's a dunk by Simmons.
There's never been a guy in the league with this size, speed, and handle. He's special talent.
Ben Simmons slots an exclamation point on it. Are you kidding me?
This guy is an absolute star in the making.
His game to me is like a melding of Magic Johnson and Grant Hill. That's what I see. I'm trying to remember who it was who brought up the Grant Hill comparison. It may have been Jalen Rose. But I definitely see a melding of Magic Johnson and Grant Hill. And like both of those players, they both struggled with their jump shot when they first entered the NBA. So he has time to work on it, but he does need to work on it. And it's not too good that both of the league's top young, extremely young point guards have extreme jump shot issues, that being Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball. So that does not say much for their AAU coaching, that they've gotten this far and their jump shot mechanics are as bad as they are.
All right, that's LeBron James. He's awfully good at basketball.
Yeah, he's awfully good at acting like a hoe too, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that was the segment on the Philadelphia 76ers. Watch out for them. They are a team on the rise. But anyway, peace.